What's going on, anime and manga fans? It's Corey from SuperKamiGuru9000, and this is another special Bleach video, and this is one that I wasn't expecting to make, one that really caught me off guard. You see, just last week, Tite Kubo just announced that Bleach is now entering the final arc in its story, and this was just something that I did not expect. I didn't see this coming. It's a really, really big deal, so let's just talk about what really is going on here. As you know, Bleach has been on break for the last couple weeks, and Kubo has been sort of giving out some hints about what's going to be happening in the next coming arc and everything. But what a lot of us didn't know is that this is going to be the final story arc in the series. That means when this arc is completed, Bleach will officially be done. There will be no more stories. And honestly, it's crazy to me. And you know, you need to look at the history of Bleach and how it worked. It's been around, I believe, in the manga series since 2001. And, you know, Kubo's been working on it for years and years and years. And it was honestly, of the big three currently, it was the last one out of the gate, and it's going to be the first one out of the gate. It's the only one of the big three so far that has officially announced it's entering its final arc, and thus we can conclude that it is going to finish. That just means that this final arc is going to be completely and utterly insane, or at least I hope it is. But the other reason that this arc is going to be crazy is because the author himself just has a lot of things that he's going to have to cover, and a lot of things that he's going to have to explain. So if there's one thing we can expect to see from the coming arcs in Bleach, it's definitely the history of Ichigo and his father, and we're going to get to see a lot of new things. In fact, during the interview where Tite Kubo talked about when he's going to end the series, he did have some rough sketches of some of the battlefields and some of the places that they're going to be fighting in. And one of the more interesting ones looks like a giant palace made of ice. And apparently there's going to be some new villains in this final arc, so I can't wait to see what he's going to pull out of nowhere, because I honestly have no idea what he's going to do. And again, just the news that it's finally going to end is very shocking to me, and it's very bittersweet. And, you know, I want to say that because I know over the last couple weeks I've been kind of negative towards the Fullbring arc. But I really do love Bleach. It's one of my favorite series of all time. I think it's a great action show and manga. And, you know, the fact that it's coming to an end, it's crazy, because there really have only been so many arcs in the series. Way less when compared to the other big three, especially One Piece. I, for one, am looking forward to a lot of revelations about Ichigo and his past. Still feel that there are some things that we have not seen yet, and that's what I'm really looking excited to see. I know that Aizen's probably going to play a small role. The Arrancar are probably going to come back. I really hope Grinjao does. But I'm really interested to see who these new villains are going to be, and they really haven't been hinted at all. So this has got me really, really excited. This is going to be an epic conclusion. I hope Kubo's going to give it everything he has. And keep one thing in mind. Even though this is the final arc in Bleach, that doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to end very quickly. This is an arc that could very well go on for upwards of a year to 3 years. I mean, just look at the Arrancar arc. That went on for about 4 years. That's a very long time. So keep in mind, this may be the final arc, but it could be the very longest arc in the entire series. So, you know, it might just go off with a bang. You know, there's still a ton of characters who need to do their thing. So, it's going to be really, really epic. I can't wait for next week when it finally begins, because we're finally going to get a little bit more of conclusion to the Fullbring arc, as well as the genesis of the final Bleach arc. I still can't believe it's ending. It blows my mind. I'm honestly almost at a loss for words. Because when I first heard about this, I heard about it from some of our subscribers who were commenting on our Naruto reviews, and at first I was like, they don't know what they're talking about. And then I went and looked it up, and I was like, holy crap, this is actually happening. And, you know, I'm glad that all series must come to an end. I think a lot of shonen series end at the right time. I think that Fullmetal Alchemist was one of the better ones in terms of not waning its welcome. It managed to stay fresh throughout the entire series, and it ended on a really good note, and it ended way quicker than the other ones. Hell, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of the shortest shonen series I've ever seen. It's just under 70 episodes, and it tells the entire series. And then you got shows like One Piece and Naruto and Bleach that are well into, you know, the 700s and 800s episodes, and it's just, that's insane. So there it is, Bleach, the final arc. And that brings up an even bigger question. When Bleach is finally going to be done, there's only going to be 2 left of the big 3. Will it now be renamed the big 2? Will there be something to replace Bleach? I have no idea. But I want to know what you guys think. This is your opportunity to let me know what you're looking forward to seeing in the final arc of Bleach. And you can let me know with your comments below. And if you just want to tell me about some of your favorite moments from the series, sort of a way to reminisce about things, you can leave your comments there as well. SuperKamiGuru9000 out!